Hello everybody, happy Sunday. We're getting ready for the new trading week. I hope you got some energy and all ready and pumped up for the week to come. Also, I definitely hope you made some money last week. We had a review and I'm happy to announce that a lot of those trades were great trades, and we will go through them in a moment. And we have a great week in front of us. And the highlight of the week is the interest rate decision on the U.S. Feds. Okay, so just want to go over a few things that we spoke about last week. Okay, which is very, very important. We had pound, my favorite. Okay, and I've been talking about it every week. And I said that there's definitely buying going. And I remember my words last week. I said I wouldn't be surprised if I had the interest rate change. It wasn't a change, but it was a very strong statement from one of the members, and market bought it and pretty much took the pound to the highs. Now, as we already speak about it, so let's talk about what's going to happen this week. I think the only thing that can create a real pullback in a pound is the interest decision from the US, which if we see the increase, we could see a little bit of a pullback, maybe to a 34 level with a robust move this week. Okay, now another thing that it caught my attention, that we're trying to close the gap on the weekly chart. This is the week of June 19th of 2016. Okay, that's when we had this huge move, the Brexit move. Now, I'll be watching it closely this week. Just to disclose, towards the end of Friday's session, I actually shorted the pound, hoping to see the gap down after the robust move. Again, it's not just a pure hope. It's based on my experience, and usually when there's no pullback towards the Friday closing, they're holding the position, and some are building short positions in order to close them at the new opening of the market. So let's see how this week shows on that. Another thing we spoke about, based a little bit on the Chinese news as well. You remember we said the copper after this move, there should be continuation around 3, maybe below 3. And it looks like I had some crystal ball there. I didn't trade it. I wish I had. It was a nice trade for those of you who followed up on this call. That's one of them. Now, we spoke about S&Ps and gold and a reversal. So we had some bad news in the middle of the week, and towards the end of the week with great news on US economy. And we had a nice move up this week. I think we made a new high. Let's take a look. The high is 24.8790, and this one is, yes, $10. Okay, so it was a nice move, and on the other side we had a move down on gold. So let's talk about these as well. I'll change a little bit of structure this week. We'll just go through the instruments, and I'll just light up the events of this week. So we following gold. It's been selling off as the market was selling off, so it could be continuing selling to the previous levels around a little bit below 1300. This could be a case, or around 1310. So we'll see what's happening on the market. We see what the interest rate decision shows us. Definitely, if there's a hike interest decision, we could see a further sell-off in gold. We'll be following that as well. USD CAD. Okay, USD CAD. It looks like it found a little bit of a button here. Bottom, I'm sorry, and it's building. It's not too obvious. It's not too strong, but in my opinion, it's a little bit of a bullish flag. You don't see it on the form on the daily anyway. So I want to see if it breaking on the upside the previous day, which was 122.38. If we break that, we could go to the next level of resistance, which used to be support around 124. So this could be a nice trade on the upside. Again, you have to watch oil, you have to watch what dollar is doing, US dollar that is. Okay, so as we said, we'll be watching pound on a little retracement. Of course, it's uptrend. It's going to start going higher after correction if we see the correction. Okay, Australian dollar. It was affected by Chinese news as well. If you look on the weekly chart, we had a little bit of a sell-off here. We're still in the uptrend. We'll be watching Australian dollar this week as well. And dollar Swiss. Okay, dollar Swiss was very interesting. We had no change interest rate decisions from Switzerland, and then we had strong data on US. So as overall, we didn't do much. We had to move up and down. We closed the week pretty much at the same level as the previous week. So again, I want to see things going either lower on these levels or breaking the previous level of resistance around about 0.97. And again, if we do see interest rate decision, we're gonna have a dollar going high, breaking maybe 0.97 and going at least to these levels 98.85 and maybe higher. Okay, so let's just we went through these instruments. I just want to go over things that are happening this week really quick. Okay, and as I said, the highlight of the week is going to be the interest rate. So I'll just go in order of appearance. We have from European Union, we have consumer price index on Monday, which will be affecting euro. I'm not sure if we went through euro. Let's just take a look really quick what's happening here. Euro can go lower in these levels. We start making a lower highs and there's a sign of divergence here, so we could go lower and face these levels over here around 116.80, 117 and so on. So let's see how the news will be affecting in that way. We have RBA meetings from Australia on Tuesday, which is a Monday night European time. We have non-monetary policy from the European Central Bank, which is not very significant. We have retail sales from Britain, which is going to be affecting the pound for sure. And we have interest rate decision. This is the key thing. And we have it on Wednesday. So it's a two-day meeting of the Feds, Tuesday and Wednesday, the 19th and 20th of September. And then the 20th, they're coming up with results at 6:30 p.m. GMT. Okay, that's going to be volatile trading. Prepare for that. We have another thing on Thursday, which is a monetary policy statement from Japan. Very interesting. We'll be watching that as well. And it's funny, just a personal note, everybody was running all the central banks in front of each other, lowering the rates, and it looks like now it's the opposite game starting. So maybe it's a chain reaction. After pound, we're going to have dollar and we have yen raising the interest rate. Let's take a look. So it was great being with you. Get ready for Monday. It's going to be an amazing week. And again, as always, make sure you have enough money. Don't over leverage. Trade wisely, trade smart, and don't fight the trend. All the best. Have a wonderful week.